Hi, it's Jim Small here from SANTÉ Realty. I want to take a minute to give you a little behind the scenes look on what it takes to buy great cash flowing assets in the US real estate market. I was just looking through one of these huge binders of deals we evaluate. You see, I go to conferences all the time with other real estate brokers and principals from across the US. We spend days getting together and literally looking through deal after deal to find what's the most profitable, highest cash flowing real estate that we can find. And then at these conferences, which will happen 4 or 5 times a year, most by invitation only, and you have to be a licensed broker to be there. So once we get into these rooms and we evaluate all of these deals, and we may evaluate $400 or $500 million worth of deals over a 3 or 4 day meeting. Once that happens, we come back to our office, and with our team of analysts, we literally go through all of the due diligence, financial analysis, research, and we'll look through the deals that we think were good from the meeting, and we find that doing that, we have to actually evaluate 100 deals for every one we actually purchase. That means 99 out of 100, something doesn't fit right with our model. Now, our model is high income producing commercial real estate. So it's a niche model, but everything that we start evaluating is within that model. So again, we look through literally thousands and thousands of deals a year to find those hidden gems that we can then take out to our investors and say, here's the real gem that we've fully underwritten, done due diligence, visited the property, evaluated the market, checked the leases, got the financing for, verified third-party reports that everything is sound with the property and the area. And only then do we present it to investors to say, here's an opportunity for you to invest in this deal and make those great double-digit returns. One of the greatest things you can do if you are an active real estate investor is to find these checklists that other people are using, that analyze the deals, and take those lists and use them. Maybe you only use 90% of them, or you use it all and add a few more steps. But you want to start with a template. For us, we actually analyze dozens and dozens of items. And one item might be all property taxes. Sometimes there are multiple parcels. You've got to find all the parcels that are related to that property. Even though it's 1 or 2 buildings, there might be 5 parcels. Each parcel's got a different tax bill. And there might be historical taxes that are different. And future taxes might go up depending on the state where you're buying in. So there's a lot of different pieces. Just when it says verify property taxes, you might have a day's worth of work just to work on that alone. So the due diligence, the analysis that's required is absolutely critical to ensure long-time success. That's one of the things we really invest in at SANTÉ Realty. We get a team member that's just focused on that analysis. They're on the phone talking to utility companies. They're getting multiple quotes from insurance people. They're checking insurance losses. They're doing all kinds of detailed analysis before we ever bring that out and show it to our investor group. So if you're buying property directly, consider doing just the same for yourself. It'll really protect you from a downside scenario. And if you're an investor talking to companies like ours about investing, ask them, what's your specific due diligence process? How many deals do you evaluate before you actually buy one? If they say it's 1 out of every 4 deals that they look at, they buy, there's a problem. On the other hand, if they look at 1,000 and only buy 1, they're not going to have very many deals for you to invest in because it takes a lot of time, energy, and effort to look at 1,000 deals if they're only finding 1 out of 1,000. Again, we look at about 100 deals in the analysis phase for every 1 that we buy. So that's probably a general rule of thumb. It can be plus or minus a little bit, but that's where you want to ask your group that you're working with investing in real estate. How thorough are they? What's the due diligence? And how are they protecting you and your capital when you invest with them? I hope that was helpful. I'll be back again with more tips soon.